Yeah, so what is your name, company, and role? And tell me a little bit more about your company.
Yeah, well, my name is Katherine, and I work with or work for a company called Vireo Health, which is a medical cannabis company. We're also an MSO, which is a multi-state operator. We have retail locations in, I think, 6 states now, and we're growing and expanding very rapidly. My specific role within the company is basically anything digital marketing, CRM, and e-commerce. So I work very closely with foot traffic.
Wonderful. Yeah, we love working with you on a daily basis. So.
Likewise.
And what benefit have you seen as a result of working with foot traffic?
Yeah. Everything. No. I will say that I have had good, bad, ugly experiences with agencies before, and foot traffic has been hands down the best partner that we've had. Not only are we seeing amazing return on our ad spend in partnering with you, but you guys truly are you're a full shop. You've got SEO experts, digital experts, website experts. Like if I ever have anything that I'm stuck on, I can come to you guys and you've got it solved within 15 to 30 minutes, which is amazing. And I also feel like you're a true extension of our company. You don't feel like an agency partner. It feels like you're the digital marketing team for us.
Since working with foot traffic, what have you been able to achieve, working with our team?
Yeah, great question. So, as is the case with many cannabis companies, we're still a very young industry. It's a lot of lean operations. So for me to be able to really step back and focus on more high level priorities, strategy and planning and analytics has been a huge help. And it's all because foot traffic has facilitated that for us. Again, if there's a concern or anything that we need done, I know that all of those requests are in really good hands with the foot traffic team.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, Katherine, would you recommend us to others?
Absolutely not. No, I'm kidding. I would 100% recommend foot traffic. As long as we're still the priority for you guys, you can share the love with other people. I'm kidding. I wouldn't recommend anybody else. So again, foot traffic. I come from a CPG background in e-commerce, working in supplements, working in everything from candles to hip hop jewelry to fast fashion. And again, foot traffic cares about our business as if it were their own. And that's something that's really, really hard to find, especially in such a young, sort of frenetic industry. Guillermo and his team really bring a lot of deep, deep expertise from other industries as well. So you never get the sense that they're just kind of figuring it out. They're relying on their expertise in other industries and saying, you know what, this worked there, so let's try it in the cannabis space. They're very innovative, they're very cutting edge, they know what is possible in other realms, and they bring that to the cannabis industry. So as a result, us as a company at Vireo are on the forefront of all of these cutting edge marketing technologies, or cutting edge for the cannabis industry, because of this partnership with foot traffic.
And what would you tell someone who's considering to work with us?
Yeah, I would say do it in a heartbeat and give them the time, give them the context, give them the background, because foot traffic really does care about your business. They need that context. They need that historical information, and trust them with that. They're extremely trustworthy and very transparent and accountable. So give them that historical information, because they'll take that and come up with insights and strategies and recommendations that you wouldn't have even thought of. So definitely bring them on board.
Wonderful. And then what type of results have you seen, like as far as the kind of return on investment?
Oh yeah. I'd have to pull up numbers. I don't recall them off the top of my head, but I would say our blended ROAS is about 8x, which is through the roof. I'd be thrilled with anything 2 or 3x. We have seen month over month, year over year growth, especially in areas of search. One thing that's very common in this industry is you get a lot of choppy websites or bifurcated systems. There's not a lot of uniformity, and foot traffic has not only run our Google ads and run our mobile display ads, but they have come in with recommendations for how to streamline everything and bring everything into a more cohesive system, which inevitably reduces your costs and your overhead and just makes everybody more efficient.
Nice, nice. Is there anything you'd like to add just separately to kind of share with?
Yeah, the only thing I would add is, they're a really cool team. They don't take themselves too seriously, but they know when things are important and how to put their head down and get the work done. And that's something that is really valuable and highly appreciated. And they also have a really good feel. So Vireo is a medical cannabis company, but they have a lot of clients that are also recreational, and they have a really good understanding of both markets. And that's not something that I have found in speaking with other vendors. Being a more East Coast based company and a medical based company, a lot of times I am going to the West Coast, which is the older state in the industry, to try to seek partners that might be a little bit more cutting edge or forward thinking. And generally they don't have any grasp of the medical industry. So the fact that Foot Traffic understands and appreciates the nuances, the regulations, the compliance aspect of the medical industry, which isn't as exciting or as fun, they still value it and really bring that into their process. And I appreciate that greatly.
Is there anything else that we could have done differently?
No, not that I could think of. That's a
Uh,
good question. Now you've all handled remote working extremely well too. So I've used that as a model for us.
yeah, we've had to, and now that's what we're gonna use going forward. So it just takes a lot more kind of accountability and project management. So and a lot of Zoom calls.
Yeah. One thing you did when you brought Eduardo on, which I really loved, and it's not a positive or negative, but if you're looking for things to continue to do, announcing those new teammates that you have and introducing your partners and clients to those new teammates, that's always fun for us because we're excited to see you grow and evolve. It makes us feel like we're kind of growing with you.